Hey everyone, today I am back in Chaos Zero Nightmare with another dungeon run. This time around I'm going to be trying out Magna as a main DPS character, because I think her playstyle is really cool with the counters and everything, and I know that she can do some decent damage, but I've always kind of used her as a supportive character. So in this run I'm going to try and make her into a main DPS. To facilitate that, I've given her a pretty good support, at least I think it's a pretty good support. And then I also have a second tank on the team, and the reason why she is there is because every time I gain a shield, she is going to attack the enemy as well. So I'm kind of thinking to put both of these together, where Magna gets counter stacks the more shields I get, and then my other character is going to counter attack, or well, just do an attack every time I get shields. So I think that's why I kind of want to put these two together, see what works. 10% damage per buff health, well, I kind of want to give that to Magna, because I want to give her counter buffs, so that should work, right? Oh, and trigger epiphany. Alright, let's go. Get the ball rolling quite quickly. Well, I guess we are doing defense-based damage immediately and get ourselves a shield. So we want to try and pick as many of these damaging things that we can get. Alright, let's see. Can hit the elite over here, can go down here and hit another one. And then I guess, wow, there's only 2 elites that I can hit in the whole run. That kinda sucks, and I already have to take a campfire immediately as well. Well, I guess there's no other way to go about it, but do it like this. Of course I want to hit the elites because that is going to give me my gear. So, give ourselves some metallization, which means that if I now place some shields, she is going to go and attack the enemy. And this is of course going to make it so that we are going to take no damage from these attacks, and she is going to counter every time I get hit. So you can kind of see where the synergy is going with this. And then also crystallization, if I'm not mistaken, this at the end of the turn gives me a shield. Of course, the shield is going to give metallization the attack as well. So here we'll just attack some more. We'll also trigger an extra attack. And then we get the shield, and then she's gonna go again, I think? Or actually, I guess not. I guess we'll kind of figure it out as we go. Here we go, and then we kill it with... okay, I guess we don't kill it actually. Oops. Doesn't matter, I think I have a counter stack, so we can go and kill the enemy that way. 0 damage taken, comfy as hell. And I guess we can just move on. Well, I don't need to rest, because I have everything that I need. So let's see if I can maybe get a good neutral card. And I can! Let's go! Defense-based damage, crystallization too. Let's go. I actually need to read what crystallization does again, because I kind of forgot. Was it that I get counter when I... Wait, never mind. I actually need to get it first before I can see what it does. Let's see what we get here. Crystallization at the end of the turn, gain the shield. Oh yeah, okay, so that is the shield. So he's gonna attack me, but that doesn't really matter because I can do this, and then that will give me shield later. The one thing I do wish I could keep track of easier is whether or not... I'm just gonna give myself shield here, because I don't want to take any damage from this guy. There we go. If I could keep track of my counterattack stacks better, like right now I can see that it's at 4. But when you have a lot of buffs, it kind of overrides all of the buffs that you have. Like, it can't keep track of everything. So maybe like a unique icon for it or something underneath your HP bar. I feel like that would be a lot nicer. Alright, get crystallization, get even more. And then I guess we'll just use our attacks, because there's nothing else we can do here. The boss is not going to hit me anyways. Let's see. So, I guess I'll just punch the boss. How much damage is he going to be doing? 61. I have a big enough shield. Let's just punch again with Magna. And we have a very big shield, so we are mighty fine. Alright. See, defense-based damage. If in metallized state, apply vulnerable 2 or increase healing. I think I'll just take the damage. See what we get with G-Cord. Morale 2. Yes, please. More damage for me. There we go. And then he's not gonna attack me anyway, so let's just do some damage. I guess I can just put this up to get myself a counter attack. Because unfortunately enough, I didn't have any attack cards left. I guess that's the only downside to this build, is that if the boss is not going to be attacking me, then, well, I kinda can't attack the boss that well either. Because I'm all kind of relying on doing some counterattack damage for her. But if we do this, where I can just get like 3 counterattacks in one hit, that feels very nice. I guess I'll give it to her. I'm gonna hope that I can get a better equipment for Magna later down the line, something that gives me a bit more defense, and if I save up my money, I can just hit this shop over here and hope that there's an equipment there. So that's kind of the strat. Hopefully the elite gives us something good. If not, then hopefully I can hit it from the boss itself. This is unfortunate because I don't have Metalize right now. Oh wait, I do have Metalize. She starts with 2 a turn. That's kind of good. Do I want to do this? Or do I want to save for the elite fight? I think I'm going to save for the elite fight, actually. I think that's going to be a little bit better of a choice. Because I definitely don't need to blow ultimates on this fight. This should be more than fine. Alright, give myself power up, give myself Metalize. I guess this doesn't actually give me a shield, does it? Oh wait, Crystallize too, so this should still give me the shield at the end of a turn. Which should then be fine. And I think I have counterattack, right? Yeah, I have 2 counterattack. Do some extra damage with that. I am hoping that I can get the skill as well that allows my counterattack to apply to all enemies. So I'll definitely be taking that, even though I think it is a defensive card, but we'll see when we get there. This is at least pretty easy elite. What do I want to do here? I guess we buff ourselves with some morale. This should actually give me a lot, right? Because she gives 4 morale with this, I believe? Or is it 3 morale? 3. This doesn't do anything for me. But this is, yeah, 3 morale, 60% bonus damage. That's really nice. I want to keep... I guess I just want to do this. And then I want to give myself Frost Shield so she can go again. And then that's that. I don't really feel like the follow-up attack would have been that useful here. I'd rather get my extra counters out with Magna. Alright. With this one, we get extra morale. He is going to attack, but that's okay. Let's use the skill and then do some damage here. Oh, it almost kills him as well. Sadly enough, I can't get rid of these cards right now. But that's okay. How much damage is this? Not enough. Okay, that's fine. Didn't really take too much damage either because I had a big enough shield. And then here we can go ahead and kill this thing. And then I guess I'll just put up a shield so she can attack. And then I attack again, and then I can get rid of these cards. And then I have the shield to tank the damage from these 2 cards that I kept in my hand. I'm gonna have 4 now. So that's kinda... But I can do 3 attack cards. Then I can get rid of all of these. 4. This is not gonna kill us. Oh, it is gonna kill. Okay. Nice. Good enough. I was thinking maybe I should put up a shield and then tank up the damage that way, roll into next turn, kill it then, but it was not necessary. Let's see what we have here. Epiphany? I think I want the Epiphany. Surely I can roll a 6. Oh, natural 20. Easy. And then I hope I get the pick from Magna. Or is it gonna just be a random one? Let's find out. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. Healing is okay, but I feel like with this team, the amount of shielding that I've got going on, I don't really need it. But it is what it is. Okay, I don't really have that much money, I guess. So I think I want to just hit the elite and skip the shop. Because I want to make sure that I can buy like a good piece of equipment, and I think that the little bit of gold that I had is not really going to be enough. This is unfortunate. Do I want to get the 1 counter a turn? And the crystal? I think I do. I'll skip the damage for now. Let's apply morale. Do some damage. Of course, the morale is going to be boosting my damage as well. So this is 5 morale stacks. It should be like 100% damage bonus. Oh, that's so nice. And then I'll apply a bigger shield, because these are all going to be attacking. Oh well, at least one of them is going to attack me, I guess. Go. Big counter. And then what do we do? So now we get 2 attacks coming in, so I want bigger shield. I guess I'll heal and see what card I draw. Hopefully it's a good one. Ah, it's just a normal attack. It's a bit unfortunate. Then we do this, and then I guess that's the end of the turn. Maybe they don't do enough damage. Let's see. Yeah, 25. That's fine. No damage taken. Now we have a lot of cards in our hands that I can use to attack. There's only one enemy, so maybe I can go ahead and kill this thing, which it does look like I can. Very nice. Some damage here. Next turn. I do hope I'm not going to be pulling too many of these cards, because, yeah, there we go. That's very sad. Okay, let's punch this thing to death, and then I think we can just kill him right here. Use my ultimate. This also deals bonus damage depending on how much counter stacks I have, I believe. But I do need to rack up quite a bit for it to actually do good damage. So, Outbreak of War. Well, we don't have any Outbreak of War cards yet, so hopefully we can get a couple later down the line. Let's see. Give me some equipment. Combat boots. I don't remember what those do. Oh, gain a shield upon defeating an enemy. You know what? Sure. Why not? Better than nothing. And I think from here on out, that's kind of all the elites, right? Yeah, it is. So I'm just gonna hit as many combat areas as I can. I want to try and get more epiphanies going. Because I feel like if you're just fighting with your cards, that's when the epiphanies happen, right? So it's kind of like the idea behind it, I guess. I'm thinking here. I'll just get this 3 damage reduction. Wait, does that mean I don't take damage at all? Oh, reduces it by 30%. Okay, that's fine. Then I get a small shield. Maybe he doesn't hit too hard. Never mind. He does hit fairly hard. Now the 2 small ones are going to go. So give myself a shield. She goes. Oh, let me think. Shield, draw 1. I think I need that, do I? Let's kill one of the small ones, and then I only take damage from 1, which there's no way in hell he does 120 shield damage. Go. Status effect. When it's draw, apply 1 weaken to combatants. That's unfortunate. Let's do some damage here. Apply shield. I have metalized, so this will trigger its bonus effect. And then he's gonna attack me twice. Oh wait, never mind, I stunned him. Okay. It's fine, I guess. Let's kill this thing. Do I want to do this? And gamble? Nah, I'm just gonna go for the guaranteed kill. I might try and get rid of that card if I can later down the line. We'll see. Alright, there we go. Give me them credits. And then we move to the top side. Maybe I should have tried and do like a deep trauma run, but I wasn't quite sure because these characters aren't like the strongest. Only Magna is really built. Into Fortitude, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies, or apply 1 vulnerable to target. I mean, 1 vulnerable to all enemies is just better, no? 2 Fortitude could be okay for like bigger shields, but I really need those right now. Use that. And then, how many counter stacks do I have? 2. Okay, we can do some decent counters at least. That's the 1. Wait, never mind, because I only had the 1. I thought I had 2, it kind of looked that way. See, this seems like 2 counter stacks, no? Oh, it's metallization. Yeah, see, so this is why it's so hard to keep track. It's the exact same symbol, but you don't know which one is which. And then it doesn't show the rest of my buff icons either. I guess we'll just settle for the 1. Like, oh, there we go. Boom, big damage. Easy. At least the one thing this team has got going for it is that it's just so tanky with all of the shields and the damage reduction coming in from my 2 tanks. That even though I might not always be able to do a lot of damage, I'm definitely able to tank through a lot of things, not really care too much. Oh nice, we actually crit on all of them. It's kind of crazy. Alright, what card do we get? Oh, just damage. That's unfortunate. No, I don't really do anything here. But fortunately enough, only one enemy is attacking me. So I'm not taking too much damage. Sponge this. Then give myself shield. Actually, there's gonna be a lot of attacks coming in. So I'm gonna give myself a bigger shield. With her ego skill. And then I shouldn't be taking any damage here. Or, well, very little at least. That's okay. I really wish my Magna would be getting more epiphanies, because I'm not really racking up a lot of counter attacks, which is bad. Okay, let's make sure I kill that. Actually, I think I can kill that too. Yeah, easily. Okay, give me that. But, well, that's the nature of a roguelike game, of course. Not every run can kind of go the way that you want. Oh, we got a special event, though. Equipment. Credits, event repeat. Credits, event repeat. What's this? If you apply a harmful continuous effect during this turn, gain a fixed shield. Well, I don't have that, so I'll just do the dice roll. Should be able to roll 5, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Dice roll, event ended. I guess I'll just do this again. Oh, a 2. Actually, you know what? Let me re-roll. I'm kind of curious if it's just going to be the equipment again or not. Which it seems like it is. Okay, I'll just see if I can get it or not. A 3, well, I'm not trying that again. That's unfortunate. Alright, go away. I guess it gives me more attack, so I'll just use it on her. But yeah, not really an equipment that I really needed for this team, so to speak. One last fight, and then hopefully I can kind of get what I'm looking for. But oh, there we go. Okay, come on, give me something good. Crystallize a defense-based. Oh wait, the start of the turn deal defense-based damage to all enemies 300%. Upgrade. What? That sounds good. Crystallization 4 or Outbreak of War. You know what? I'm gonna go with this one. That sounds very good. Okay, give me this. We're gonna be taking a bit of damage, so put up a shield. Put up even more shield. And then let's do some damage. Oh, that's so close to killing him. It's so sad. Oh well. Oh, okay. Wait, I thought it was at the beginning of the turn, not at the end of the turn. Well, don't mind if I do, I guess. Wait, I'm curious. Let me end my turn. See if this works. Yeah, I know I can play more cards. Okay. Huh. Interesting. That actually does good damage. What are you gonna give me? Please give Epiphany. Rare legendary Epiphany. Oh yeah, okay, I only need to roll a 5. Come on. Oh, 16, easy. Turns into 19 because of Magna's effect. Can I choose? Yes. Okay, come on. Give me the card I'm looking for. Not exactly what I was looking for, but it still works. And it's also another counter that applies to all enemies. So it's like one of the 2 cards I was looking for. So that's good. Let's see if I can buy something good here in the shop. We have shield +1 action count. That's not bad. Gear bag, also not bad. Assault gauntlets. Star of battle, gain 1 counterattack. That's better than the shield upon killing an enemy. So I'll take that. I'll also take the gloves. Give that to Magna. I have 260 left. Do I really need gear bag? I mean, the extra draw is nice, but I think I'm gonna skip it and hope I can buy something better here. 1 initiative. Oh. No, never mind. I don't have those, I think. Weaken immunity. Now let's reroll again. Heart of Gold, what's this? I'll recover health. 1 turn, target's action count is not decreased, don't need that either. I think it's kind of rip, to be honest. Yeah, it does look that way. Attack cards, tenacity damage increase. What was this again? Or buff health. No, I'll just keep that, I think. Oh well, we'll just buy this. Why not? Bit unfortunate. Maybe any good neutral cards in here? 2 immunity? Big shield. But I don't... Do I want to get that? You know what, sure. Let's get it, why not? I'll just give it to Amir, because my Magna already has a lot of cards in her deck. I don't want to bloat it even more. I want to pull the good cards, of course, on her. As much as I can. So, what do we get? I'll get all the cord attack. What do we get with this? Upgrades. When using an attack card, 30% likelihood to perform joint attack. When using your own attack cards, somebody does it and then deal damage. I like with the highest attack. You know what, we're gonna go with the upgrade. Because I don't plan on using a lot of attack cards for her. He's not attacking me, so let's just do damage with this thing. And then we'll see what happens. Alright, we can get shield and an action point. Why not? This, give me that. And well, I guess I can heal. I think it matters a lot. I need to pull some more counter cards. Oh, okay, what do we get with this? New card? Oh, this might actually pull the card that I need. What I was looking for. Yes, it is. Whenever I gain a shield, gain counter. That's the one thing that I kind of needed to get this build rolling. And I finally have it now. So this is gonna turn over. How much is this gonna do? 69 damage. I am gonna get a shield at the end of the turn, right? Because it crystallize? Yeah, 40% fixed shield times 2. Because I have 2 stacks of it. I'm gonna do this and see if I draw maybe a good card. Yes! Shield, counter attack. Exactly what I wanted. And then... how much damage is this? 239. Yeah, okay, I guess this does more damage. Then we'll end it here. And then we take no damage. And we counter. Alright, nice. There we go. So, at the start of the turn, deal defense-based damage. For some reason, I think that's the end of the turn, but it is what it is. I can get shield and more counter, but I want to use the morale here. Because that's going to make me deal more damage. Shield, draw 1 fortitude. Don't really need to do this. And he's not going to attack me, so I'm going to lose out on some damage there if I do that. I think. Unless morale just stays applied throughout the entirety of the combat. It could be kind of cool. I haven't actually looked at that. Also, I think this card has a mistranslation. Because, yeah, I think morale might stay applied forever. Let's use this. Then I can just do 100% more damage now, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, I am. 5 stacks of morale. That is so nice. Let's see. How are you gonna hit now? Boom. 230. Maybe not as much as I was hoping. Let's get another counter stack. He regens HP, but that's fine. Alright, come on. I know you want to hit me. There we go. How many times is it gonna be? 3 times. That's nice. That should give me a lot of damage going back into the boss. Wait, how much damage is that doing though? Just above 60. You know what? Give me shield. Why the hell not? And then this should be 0 damage to me, a lot of damage to you. 1, 2, 3, and then Magna goes 1, 2, 3. Because my other character also came in with a counter attack. So yeah, this team is working a lot better than I was expecting. Alright, just give me a thick ass shield. I'm not gonna take any damage. And then the boss is dead. Alright, this team was a whole lot more successful than I thought it was going to be. I took 0 damage on the final fight. And even though I didn't really get the cards that I wanted until way later into the game. Oh wait, actually I shouldn't have done that. I don't think this works. Although it would be kind of cool to kind of test it out, I guess. Crit chance, nope. And taking damage, gain a shield. Hell yeah. Give that to Magna. So yeah, it's kind of nice to know that Magna as a DPS kind of functions. You don't necessarily need like an actual main DPS in your team. You can just kind of build around just tanking up a lot, counter-attacking whenever possible, Really cool that this kind of worked out. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.